So you use ChatGPT to come up with ideas and prompts. Then you used an AI tool like Midjourney to turn those into images. After that, you put your AI art for sale on Etsy or on a print-on-demand site, and you could see that passive income on the horizon. But even after doing all this, your designs aren't selling? Well, I'm not shocked. You've probably heard the saying, standing out from the crowd, right? Well, it's not just a catchy phrase, it's a fundamental principle that can make or break your business. Imagine walking into a store where every shelf is filled with the exact same product. Now put yourself in the shoes of your potential customer. They browse your online shop and what do they find? The same type of design that's available everywhere else. Why should they buy yours? You give them no value for their money. I know this sounds harsh, but it's the truth, and you needed to hear it. You give no value. That's why you don't make any money. You might say that these aren't the same designs. They have different themes, indeed, but you're using the same 4 or 5 styles as millions of others do. So to me, and many other people, these are the same designs. I think the most valuable thing that I learned the past year after selling my designs and after reading a lot of books about business is that if everyone else is doing it, then you shouldn't do it. Let me say it again. If everyone else is doing it, then you shouldn't do it. When you offer something new that sets you apart from your competitors, you instantly grab the attention of the customer. It's not just about having a different color or theme from everyone else. It's about providing an emotion, an experience, or a perspective that no one else does. Let's talk about why people like new and interesting things. We are naturally curious and like things that catch our attention. When you offer something special, it makes people curious and interested in what you have. Imagine the brand you really like. They have a special story or something about them that you connect with. They're not just selling stuff. They're making you feel something. That's the important idea of standing out. But it's not just about capturing attention. It's about sustaining it. Offering something different ensures that your customers remember you. When they think about your product, they'll remember the feeling of discovery and the excitement of finding something truly special. That's a memory that sticks, and it's what drives them back to you again and again. And let me tell you a secret. AI art doesn't do that. You need to be involved, my friend. You might think that all this work you've done came from you. Just because you pressed some buttons and copy-pasted some sentences doesn't mean that you created this. I mean, you obviously did. But the computer thought of it and did the work for you. And believe me, people will notice that and they won't buy from you. You didn't actually think before you started this. Everyone can do this kind of work, and everyone is actually doing it. So you need to stop. The AI will not create something unique by itself. It needs you to think first. But before I tell you what you need to do, I have something to show you first. I am on Etsy, and let's type wall art into the search bar. Let's see how many listings are AI generated on the first page. Nothing on the first page. Let's go to the second. These are prompts for AI art. By the way, if you buy prompts and you're using them without making any changes, then you're using the same prompts as everyone else. Do you get my point now? There are no listings with AI art that are popular. There might be some listings that use AI, but if they do, they fooled me, so I approve them. Let's see the best sellers on Redbubble as well. This might be AI generated, and this one might be, but other than that, there is no guaranteed AI image. Let's take a look at the newest ones as well to see the difference. Yeah, there are a lot, and I'm pretty sure they're not making serious money. You can see that AI art isn't so popular in the consumer's eye. The customer doesn't want these images. You might think that they look cool, and I had the same opinion a year ago, but now they are very boring. Would you actually hang them on your wall or wear them with pride? I use AI tools every day, and I think that these images are lifeless. They don't make me feel anything. You might be lucky and sell some of them, but you will not have returning customers and you'll end up with a few bucks in your bank account. And this isn't the best case. I'm sure that most of you haven't made a sale yet using this method. When you sell something you're actually passionate about, it shows. Customers are drawn to businesses that are driven by purpose and enthusiasm. And I know that you are not passionate about it. You just want to make money as fast as possible with the least effort, and customers can see that. Also, selling the exact same thing as everyone else can cause a big fight over prices. When your product is seen just like any other, people only care about how cheap it is, and that might lose you money. But if you have something special, you can choose your own prices and show people why your product is worth it. And that's exactly what I did. I had a higher price than most of my competitors, and customers knew that my designs were worth paying something extra for. Now it's time to learn what you need to do. First of all, you need to research the marketplace. Don't just do cat and dog designs and expect to get rich. You're going to fail 100%. You need to find a niche that doesn't have a lot of competition but has a lot of demand. You need to find the gap in the market and fill it. Once you find that gap, what you need to do is study your competition. You can take some inspiration from the best-selling designs, but don't copy them. You need to add something new to the game. Something that you can compete with the big stores. That's what I did. I was selling the football niche, which is a huge niche, and I achieved ranking on the first page and in the first row with many of my designs. What I did was gave a dilemma to the customers. My niche had a lot of complicated and noisy designs. For example, my competitors had a lot of elements in their designs, and I took advantage of that. I did the exact opposite. I created a minimalistic template which separated me a lot from my competitors, and the customers loved it. That's how I got to the first page. I got attention and gave value to the customer, and I was competing face to face with the biggest stores in my niche. Then it's time to start creating. If you are not an expert AI artist, you need to start editing the final AI image. The most important thing you need to do is not let your work look like it's AI generated. How do you do that? Either become a better AI artist and discover new prompts in your AI generator, or try adding and removing stuff from the AI image. Try to fix the imperfections like a third hand or weird eyes using Photoshop or Canva. Try adding text to make it more realistic. AI generators can type in the images perfectly, but this is still not enough. Try adding or painting new elements to the design. This is something that will make the design yours. Many months ago I found a shop on Etsy, which I can't find now, but the seller took famous old paintings and drew a pink line to cover the eyes. I personally like the style and I still remember it to this day. This could be you in the future. This is what drives customers back. Find your style, test it out by listing it on a marketplace, and if people like it, use it in all your designs. Trust me, this will help you build your brand and people will remember you. Don't say in the title or in the tags that your designs are AI art. We want people to think that we created this, not a lifeless computer. Also, please watch tutorials for SEO if you're a beginner. You might have the best designs in the world, but if your SEO is bad, no one will see it. In my case, I tried so much to use AI-generated images, but I didn't like them. The only AI tool that I used in my store was the Upscale tool, which helped me to improve the quality of my designs, and customers were very happy that the designs were still awesome when printed. I used ChatGPT only to form a better description for my products. I didn't use it for the title or the tags. Overall, the main thing that you want to avoid is doing the same thing as everyone else. Of course, you can sell AI art, but this formula is not working. You need to provide value to the customer. I want you to think before you act. I want you to use AI as a tool to help you create unique images. Don't let AI do all the work. Treat AI as your partner, not a worker. You think, AI creates, you improve the image, you list the designs with the help of AI. When you make designs, try asking friends and family if they would actually buy them. And don't tell them that you made them. If they hesitate to answer you, then you need to make some changes. And remember, it's better to have something imperfect that brings you a pleasant emotion than something perfect and lifeless.